fancy new voice stuff. Alright. Really don't like this game mode.
Did you take a laser in the ass?
Negative.
So that was just comedically timed.
I'm not into pain.
That's not what you said on the video.
All right, boys, I'm in the ring. Get up here.
Affirmative.
Got any targets to drop some missiles on?
Negative, negative. They have stopped my clock, though.
Well, somebody's in the ring with you. Gotta find them.
We have one light.
Target spotted.
Well, there's an Ebon Jaguar running away. A couple of ECM guys, 2 of them so far over there, or AMS guys with them.
You got a Locust down low and Fox 6.
See if you can get closer to them.
Need assistance.
Holy crap. This circle is small.
Dragon Slayers can be out of range, guys. Don't fire at it. Good job. Great Death Charlie. Pound it, pound it, pound it.
Oh, we got enough assaults.
Make him wish he wasn't born. Almost got him. There you go.
Okay.
Don't shoot at Foxtrot. He's out of range. However, Galt is open.
Target that ECM Raven, Delta.
We're a quarter of the way there. Keep it up.
Here comes pain for Delta. Foxtrot, he's open for business.
Need help with Indigo? I am cold.
That's a lot of PPC.
Give me a lock on India, I'll kill it. Here comes India's help. H is open for business as well.
gun. That's impressive.
Juliet is open.
Target Alpha, help me out. Thank you, boys.
Echo Kintaro.
Delta, top of the hill, ECM.
User entered your channel.
Hello, user?
Hi, user. How's it going?
Not great.
Echo's coming next.
What's, why?
Playing a really shitty matchup for my centurion. Grim Plexus,
Oh.
domination.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the ultimate,
Failure?
screw me over there.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt it.
And they made the circle smaller, did you know that?
Oh, perfect. That's the greatest.
At least I think they did. I vaguely
Seems
remember
that way.
that it being bigger than that, but it definitely seems like it's a smaller engagement area. There's like no cover.
Great. That's great. Great.
Well
Having no
said.
cover is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
What does?
Your new mech coming in.
Oh,
24.
I know. That's why I'm trying to play some mediums. I went, and earlier I jumped onto Elite Dangerous with Craig. I
Mhm.
flew 22 jumps to have some weird glitch thing happen, and I got blown up. Craig got pissed off because he says the game is perfect, and I'm like, well,
Not perfect.
yeah. I was flying.
You got pissed off because you got
I died, and I was pissed because something happened. I was flying, and to move, I have to use the left
Good job, guys.
stick, right? To fly around.
Think for
And I was
calls.
being interdicted, so I had to use my left thumbstick to follow the blue circle to try and stay out of, like, to not get taken out of my super cruise.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, as I'm flying and trying to do that, I'm looking at a screen on my right, like on the right side of the screen, when Craig says, oh, you had to have pressed a combination of buttons to do that. The combination happens to be hold down the X and press right on the D-pad, which you can only do with your left thumb, but my left thumb was
is
on
doing.
the stick because I was trying to stay out of interdiction. So I don't know
Yes.
if there was some weird hack and the guy was able to force my screen to change or what, or if it was a weird glitch. I don't know, but I was flying and all of a sudden I was staring at that screen. And then I was taken out and I couldn't figure out how to get my guns out. That was more my fault, but the fact that I got pulled out, just 22 jumps to get to where Craig was, and I died right system that you were in, that you
Exactly.
docked. So it was
You
a
don't-
20.
Yeah, and you don't dock at every system.
Yeah, I didn't. I jumped the whole 22 jumps. I scooped fuel from the stars, and I kept going. But getting pulled out of that interdiction was just like, what the... Anyway, and then he's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm not taking these 22 jumps again right now. I have to go out and get groceries and stuff. So I went and did that.
Cool. Have you tried your NCIX Centurion?
I have one?
I don't know. Did you get one?
I'm not sure if I got the NCIX one. What is it?
It has two medium lasers and
What's it called?
CN9A and it's bracket NCIX bracket.
No, doesn't look like it. I have an A. I have the A champion. Oh no, that might be a trial mech. Do I own that? I don't know. I have the AH. I have the D, the
Yeah,
Lo
we
Wang,
both
and
have
the
champion.
AL.
Like,
But I don't. Doesn't look like I have the NCIX one.
this one has an LB or an AC-10, LRM-10, and 2 medium lasers.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Efficiency of 1.1. Firepower of 30.
You know, I watched this video last night. I think it was last night. I don't know. I watched a bunch of videos on why men are giving up on women. So I don't remember if it was last night or not.
Okay.
It's fucking
I'll
YouTube,
bite.
man. Fucking YouTube.
Alright.
I was like, fuck this. I'm pissed. I'm going to watch a video. I'm going to bed. And then fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm watching about how men are... It's a raw deal for them. Anyway, I think I watched it last night. It was about the guy talking about how Star Citizen, like, he was giving all the points about why Star Citizen is probably going to fail. He's a fan, and he really wants it to work, but he gave all these points as to why it's going to fail.
Mm-hmm. Were they good points?
He said nobody's going to want to ferry stuff across space. It's incredibly
wanna ferry
boring.
stuff.
Nobody wants to do that. He's never played
I'll do
EVE
that.
Online.
You never played EVE Online?
That
Spin tires.
Yeah, or spin tires. I had to get to that point where, like, I watched the video and he was making these points, and when he got to, like, what are you gonna do? Do you have a question for that? And he's like, if you can't say this, you know, then you have to remove your dislike, because he assumed that everybody's gonna dislike his video right away.
Mm-hmm.
But he got to that point, and it was that point where I realized that he's never played, like, EVE Online. EVE Online has a
Or-
lot of systems, and ferrying stuff from one side to the other does take time.
And the fact that then you can pay people to do it, so you don't have to.
Yeah, but he's like,
Right.
who's gonna want to do this? It's a stupid job. Nobody's gonna want to. I want assault. I would
But think about
prefer Forest Colony.
Look at guys that mine in EVE Online. That's
Well,
even
see
worse.
that he didn't bring up mining. I don't know why, but he didn't bring up mining. And after he made the space trucker comment, I was like, well, he's never played EVE, because I mean, mining has to be one of the most boringest things in EVE, because you're
Yeah.
literally sitting at a rock waiting for shit to finish.
Mhm.
And yet, sorry, I just saw 1,900 and something frames per second. That was weird. 1 second.
Nice.
In EVE, and
It-
there are
It seems like it's gonna be crazy. in
tons of
Star
people
Citizen.
who do it.
Oh, I know.
Tons.
The thing is, in EVE, there's a lot of stuff that shouldn't be a game mechanic that is a game mechanic. And
Like
if
what?
anybody like mining. Mining itself is boring
Okay.
as hell. And
It has to be a game mechanic.
I know, but
If
on
you take
paper,
it
it seems like it wouldn't sell. It seems like a game mechanic that no one would do. Right?
Well, he made the comment, yeah, because you're just sitting there. He made the comment that the game is a sandbox and that's going to be boring. I mean, I can't see that.
I
EVE is a
can't see
sandbox. He's like,
Sandbox,
people, he
it's
says,
survival game's a sandbox.
yeah, and they keep coming back to, and I've heard it on almost a lot of them, actually. Remember that guy I was reading his comments about multi-crew ships? A lot of people are solo players and don't want to play with multiple people. Well, that's not true. That's just not true.
Maybe you are, because you're an
Maybe
individual. and
him,
you
I
wanna
don't know,
play.
but
Well, then he wants to play it a certain way. That has nothing to do with how everybody else wants to play it.
yeah, then Star Citizen's not for him. Just like EVE
Yeah.
probably isn't for him. His idea is to remove the whole multiplayer and make it make Star Citizen another single-player game like Squadron 42.
Well, the thing is, what
The other
sort of-
half, going into that,
Guys, let's try not to get
Yeah.
caught up in F6. That's usually a kill
He-
zone.
I'm stuck. He made that comment about interacting with
Yeah, they got a
NPCs,
tire
blah blah
coming
blah
that
blah
way.
blah blah
Actually,
blah
I can
blah
see it
blah
long
blah blah.
range.
You know.
The
He made all
Shadow
those
Cat
comments.
worm spotting up
but-
on the 5 line.
Nobody, he didn't mention it in the multiplayer that you're not only,
If we got any
it's not
sniper
only
kills, just
players.
kinda harass him and keep his head down, help us move out of here.
Mhm.
there's all multiplayer. So while you're flying around, he's like, the chances of you running into another player in space is really, really low. And what are you gonna be? You're gonna be like a mercenary, running along with a group to keep them safe. Your chances of being attacked are so unbelievably slim because that's just not something you're just not gonna
bullshit,
run into
because
other players.
they're high
Well, you're
flow.
not going to just run into other players. You're also going to run into
NPCs.
NPCs. There's going to be
Pirates.
NPC pirates trying to take the stuff that someone's moving.
And if it's in a high, like if it's in like a high
High
flow-
security system.
high security and high flow system, like high flow, like as in a jump area, like you.
Oh,
get-
yeah,
I'm
if
trying
there's-
to get my tag on their SCM guys.
And
I
someone's
can't
waiting
get
on the
them
other
from
side
here.
for that. Like it's just like a gate camp, right?
Yes, traffic-wise, if it's a big area with a lot of people coming through. But that depends, again, because it sounds like there'll be multiple jump points between systems.
Yes.
Sounds good to
Because
me. Backtracking.
Of that sort of gate camp scenario.
not quite close, but it's because of different sized ships. My Andromeda might be able to.
Yeah, but the
My
tag on
Andromeda
it
might
is-
not be able to go through a jump point
bravo,
that
bravo,
say
bravo.
a freelancer could, because a freelancer's a bit smaller.
Well, that's the thing. That's the one thing I'm debating when I'm because I'm gonna buy
That-
one before.
That was a bad idea. That hurt.
Echo.
That hurt me
What?
many.
What, the one you
A
bought?
Kodiak.
The Kodiak.
Yeah, Kodiak. It hurt me
Kodiak
many.
Heard you many times.
Yeah. You're debating on the freelancer still?
Echo.
Freelancer or the transport ship, Constellation. Constellation has double the payload.
Oh, it's got a crap ton of payload.
It's double. It's 100% double the size of the cargo capacity.
Thunderbolt dude.
And
let's
it's
go.
only
Let's
$10
cross
more.
this gap.
Then the freelancer?
Yep.
Well, if you're thinking just pure freight,
Hotels being splashed with
I know, but the thing is, I'm also thinking the fact that if it's like
They're
a
hitting.
small amount needs to go to a system far away, but there's also a jump port that's going to be for
Alright,
small ships.
enough
makes it
hotel.
faster.
Hotel. You're not hitting hotel. He's hiding.
Why would I go with? I don't know. I really
Delta?
like the Freelander though.
the freelancer's nice. It looks nice. I mean, I've thought about upping the Andromeda to the Aquila.
How much what would that be, like 50 bucks?
$50, yeah. We got the rover, the upgraded sensor suite, the longer jump portal.
And you know what?
But
But the thing is, also, you gotta think. who
It's
else is gonna be
modular.
playing with us
I should be
There
able.
we go.
to put in that. Yeah.
I should be able to put the upgraded sensor
ECM
suite
running with
and the
the,
fuel bay
Big guy down there.
on
Hotel's got ECM.
on the
somebody
Andromeda I have, if I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to.
Well, that's the thing. But you know what? Until they actually get the turrets figured out,
2.0
yeah,
to see how those turrets actually work against other.
yeah, because if they're
players.
still gonna be useless, just have me. It'd be better off just have a friggin' a CPU.
Oh,
like a
why did that just happen? Oh.
Echo 7 is an assault.
Just got your face wrecked, did you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
put
just
some pants on because people are. My mom's having like a sort of like a dinner party thing, so.
fun.
Yeah. Oh, like Home Depot people. So like.
So the best people.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Oh yeah.
Let me get
But,
out of this game and stop my broadcast because I think I'm broadcasting.